Welcome to episode 1 of the Powwow Lounge. I am your host, Michael Michelle, and today I am very blessed, grateful to have two very special guests, Rihanna, just wave, and Kristen. So, how are you guys doing today?
I'm doing good.
See, this is crazy because so I've recorded with them before, and that's the test episode, which is on Spotify currently. That's not Kristen's real voice.
It is not. It's not.
And so how long do you think it's going to take to get your voice back?
Well, can we preference the fact that she was sick and not just like have people
right,
think that
you didn't
she
get a
just
voice
lost
change.
it?
Yeah. Okay.
I was definitely sick, and I went to work while I was still sick because I had to get this money.
But you're not sick now.
I'm not sick now. No.
It's just the voice
It's
takes
just
the
the voice.
longest.
This
Yeah.
is a voice.
Okay.
And I'm a teacher, so
Clapping it up for all the teachers
that
out
don't
there.
help
It does not. You're with all kinds of germs all day.
all day.
All right. So what was it? Monday was Valentine's Day? Was it Monday?
Tuesday.
Tuesday? Was it Tuesday? Okay. Either way.
Tuesday.
Did anybody do anything special? Because any
worked.
Valentine's? Ew. You worked.
It was a Tuesday.
I play video games.
Oh yeah, because you were in bed.
Oh yeah, you were you were recovering, and I didn't do a thing.
Yeah,
So-
I'm not really big on Valentine's Day though.
Really?
I feel like you should tell someone you love them every day, not just a special day. So I don't really care too much.
I mean, that makes sense.
I don't feel like it's like Valentine's Day is more like showy. Granted,
you
I
gotta
got
put-
something, but like still it's showy.
Oh my goodness,
I
great.
would appreciate like a more intimate Valentine's Day. Like when I do start dating, like I wouldn't. My first thought wouldn't be to go out. Like let's do something. Let's like stay home. You know, let's cook together, or like
Yeah, I can
you
get
hire
that.
to do a sip at our place, something like that. Just more intimate. Like I don't like going out all the time because I'm a homebody.
So you're
No, I
playing
get that.
Carisha's game inside. You know, Carisha has a love game.
Have
Y'all
you
didn't know
played it?
No.
Oh, you laughed like you played it. I was going to be like, what is
I
this
thought
game?
you guys were familiar that
I
Carisha.
was so like confused.
Yeah, Carisha has a game. I don't know if it's like a I don't know if it's like a sex game, but it's like it's like if you've ever watched Carisha, is it Carisha Please on YouTube? Carisha's a
Yeah.
rapper, half of the City Girls.
Diddy's girlfriend.
And yeah, she's
mistress,
dating P. Diddy,
sugar baby.
Diddy Love, Puffy Combs, Sean Love
Not
Combs,
going through all his names.
Sean John Diddy. And so she
Junior.
has a game. Junior.
So
Yeah.
first she's in a Netflix movie because of P. Diddy. Now she got a game.
She got a game
Look at
and
that.
her show.
She
Things
was
that
on-
would happen when
She
you date
was in
P.
that
Diddy.
Netflix movie
Right.
for like 2 seconds.
But she's also
I
doing
forgot
other
about that.
things with
I
P.
watched
Diddy.
it.
That's not too good. It was a shower incident.
Yeah, the golden shower thing. And
Yeah. Well, we don't kink shame on this show.
no, we don't. But that was just interesting. He pees on her. She's the mistress. It's cute for her.
Hey, we don't kink shame. And
You
if
like
that's
it, I love it, child.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
that's
where
why
we
I
at.
said it's cute for her.
okay. So nobody had anything really big on Valentine's Day. I didn't either. You'd have to have a Valentine to actually enjoy the holiday. But
and
but
not
my mom
for,
was my Valentine, and we had
That's
like
a
a little cute.
Galentine.
Yeah. Okay. So we did
Yeah.
Galentines,
That's
and my
cute.
grandma, and my aunt. So
Oh, that's really cute.
we,
Galentine is
well,
always
we
cute.
didn't do anything, but we just said it
Yeah,
like we love you.
yeah.
So,
I feel like that's cute.
but maybe next year.
Yeah.
And then you'll see me well, I'm not really big on Instagram, so I don't know if you'd see it. But maybe I'd be busy.
Same.
So I don't know. All right. So, of course, while and during COVID, we've all been binging Netflix and Netflix shows. Well, at least I have, my mom and I.
No, I have. Yeah.
But since to go on theme with the Valentine's Day, there's a show called Love is Blind. Are you guys familiar?
That's my show.
Oh,
Okay, so-
really?
I love that
So
show.
Kristen-
I'm not
familiar, you're
surprised
not.
though. Like I know this show, but I've never watched it.
Okay, so for you guys, if you've never seen Love is Blind and you have Netflix, check it out. It's mildly entertaining. It's a show where singles try to find and match and fall in love with people without initially seeing what they look like. And they're relying mostly on an emotional connection. So what they do is they lock them in these pods, and they're having conversation and asking each other questions. And eventually, if they match, they are engaged.
Is that the British show?
That's
Or
Long
am I-
Island.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then after all the couples match that have a match, they start working towards the end goal of marriage. So it either works out or it doesn't.
I love how they skip the dating and all of these and
Well,
just
they
go
dated in the
straight to
pod.
marriage.
Yeah. Well,
Is it really dating? Because it's like Big Brother and stuff like that. You date for
because you don't
2 days.
see them though until
Oh,
after
really?
you propose. So
Oh.
you talk through like a scrim, like a pod.
So you don't know what they look like?
No, you only hear their voice.
Oh.
And then after like you have
Love is blind.
You have a time limit, but you have a certain time in the process to propose to somebody.
Oh.
Yeah, and then you propose to them, and then you see them once at the reveal, and then after that reveal, you go back to your girls and boys.
Can I be messy? How many people like did the reveal? Was like no.
You can tell.
You can tell some of them
really?
like you can
just
tell.
Like no.
It's not a rude thing, but you can tell that obviously the person that they said yes to or they proposed to is not their type.
The face drops.
The face drops a little bit, but it's not too much. And
because you fell in love with someone's personality.
As we go on, I do have something to add as we discuss this show because I found this out recently.
Oh, spill the deets.
Oh, you talking about SK and
not that, just something about the
they're from Love Is Blind. I saw that.
Yeah,
I saw
just
that.
about how the show came about.
Oh, go ahead, because I don't.
Okay, so when they did season 1, that was like the COVID season.
Yeah. The
actors on the show, well, not the actors, I'm sorry, the people on the show, they said they at that point when they were filming it, they didn't even know it was gonna get picked up.
Yeah, of course.
Like no one was involved yet. No one had like said, "Oh, we're gonna produce it. We're gonna put it on this platform." They were just filming.
Doing it to do it.
So if you watch the show, you'll probably find that you like season 1 like me. Season 1 the best because you can actually they were actually on the show to find love, to find somebody.
Okay, got you.
Whereas the seasons after it, I feel like because it's a Netflix show, they knew it was Netflix produced. Production, they do things. Yeah. And also some people have ulterior motives where they want to get noticed. Like I feel like one particular person from this last season was on the show to get noticed.
How many seasons are there?
There's only 3. And right now they're doing the After the Aisle. So like they do a regular season and then they do an After the Aisle special, which is like checking in on people, ones who got married, ones who didn't get married. They kind of bring them back together a little bit.
Is it like what's it called? Is it like 90 Day Fiance? Where they walk down the aisle and they just never seen that person before and they just have to get
Married at First Sight?
There we go. That's the one. I forgot Married at First Sight.
It's like that. But watching both shows, I feel like Love Is Blind would benefit from the counselors that are on Married at First Sight. Like a couples counseling, like once a week to say, okay, how are you guys doing? How's the intimacy? How's communication? Because some of them, and then sometimes it's a large age gap. Like someone's 25, someone's almost 30,
that's
37.
for camera. Yeah.
That's kind of insane.
Like I feel like if they want them to have long-lasting marriages, like Married at First Sight, they will have counseling on the show by actual marriage counselors.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. I could definitely see that.
Well, I brought up the question because I just wanted to know if you guys think love can actually be blind.
I mean, that's kind of what it is nowadays. Everyone meets on dating apps. So you're literally...
Which can turn lethal.
What can... honestly, or catfish. So you're kind of dating someone just through text.
I get it. I'm just... Okay, so with the show, the success rate...
I've never seen
and the
it,
ending
so
marriage
I can't really
prove that no, it cannot.
It cannot.
Yeah, I was going to say, I've never seen a show
like that.
If
you're not physically attracted...
Yeah.
I mean...
You got to be all around it. Yeah.
And then, like, there's some people on the show, unfortunately, who constantly make it known, you're not my type. Okay, you said that 5 times now. Can you relax?
This last season was like, okay.
It was a mess.
And get it.
It was a mess. And it's almost like love can be blind if you allow it, if you could just let go a little bit.
Right.
Because, like, sometimes the people that you end up marrying is like, you know what, he's not my type. But...
everything else is great.
Like, I'm not saying that they gotta be ugly, but it's not who you would typically approach when you're out.
Right.
You wouldn't approach them, or if they approached you and you wouldn't be like, I guess.
But someone's personality does make somebody
ugly
or cute.
True.
I definitely believe that too.
I do too. Like if you have a terrible personality,
it makes you
you're
ugly
the most
real
attractive
quick.
person,
you're
no longer attractive. At least to me. I can't speak for everybody.
The show is ugly.
Okay, so love cannot be blind. Well, maybe is what you guys are saying.
If you
depends on. Well, no, wait. It depends because if you're on camera,
no.
Yeah.
No, it can't be.
You have to be willing to go outside your comfort zone for love to be blind.
And I think a lot of people don't do that, or they have an ideal type. People have an ideal type and then their real type.
They have an ideal type because of celebrities and
that's their ideal type, and then they have a real type, which is like what they really want.
He has money and doctors and trainers.
Not doctor.
I like the way how you sprinkled in your celebrity crush in there.
Real quick.
What do you call him, Kristen?
Christopher Jamal DeMarcus Evans.
And I have you know, she had me believing that was that man's name.
Because she was
until
so confident in that
Yeah, I was
name.
confident. And his middle name's like Matthew or something.
I call him Chris Jamal, but that's just me.
Okay, I was confused.
He lets me call him Chris Jamal.
Yeah,
so
I was confused for a long time. I'm like, dang, I didn't know he had Jamal.
He likes the nickname, so.
He likes the nickname.
Okay. So when was the last time you guys went to a concert that you can remember?
Okay, so I go to a lot of random things.
That's
Mainstream concert was probably when we went to Rihanna last.
So it's anti-tour. When was that? What year?
That was like 2016.
Probably.
Okay.
Last concert I went to was Anthony Ramos.
Oh, my bad.
Okay, so
my bad. We went to Anthony.
I'm gonna say,
but
ma'am.
he wasn't mainstream. He wasn't mainstream.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, when I think mainstream, I think of like Rihanna and stuff. But like little people.
That counts.
But like smaller, yeah, Anthony Ramos, and then like, yeah, that's about it. Okay. I guess Ticketmaster. I use everything though.
Yeah, I was gonna ask,
because I went
how
to Six recently too. That was good. Yeah, that was good.
You went to what?
Six. It was a play.
Oh. They're the play people.
You
would actually.
Did you just call me a nerd on camera?
I'm a nerd too. I love this history.
But like it's a concert. Like that really feels like a concert. You would like it. You would like it. It's nonstop.
I'm not opposed.
It's nonstop.
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not opposed to. Okay, so from what you can remember about your concert experience, how was the ticket buying process?
I bought $25.
She bought the tickets for Anthony.
They were what?
$25.
Yeah, because like, where did we go? What was it?
It was the Hard Rock Hotel.
Yeah, but like,
DC.
We just kind of, it was standing room. So you were just like, this is Anthony. This is us. We just stood there. We saw like all of his crew with him. His teacher was there.
His brother.
Yeah, so everyone was there.
Wow.
But it was like, standing room is different than when you're sitting and stuff like that.
Yeah, the one concert I went to that had ticketed seats, I didn't buy the tickets. It was a gift.
Oh, love that.
Bless you, Kristen.
Love that.
Because
I was about to say, for the Rihanna one, first of all, girl, I skipped class to get those tickets.
Oh man, I was buying tickets in class. I was going to see Nicki Minaj. That was my last concert that I attempted. I tried, man.
She said, no, USA, we're canceling.
She did. She went to Europe and canceled America, and I was very upset with her. So
I gotta fly to Europe.
Hey, you owe us, and I still have those passes that you said to hang on to. So
for years to come.
because I was supposed to be back there. So you gotta.
Can we sprinkle in Rihanna? Like, please.
No, she's
go.
done. But
go on tour.
She's done. Well,
I will keep hope alive.
Well, I hope that you're on Ticketmaster because we tried these Beyonce tickets and
sponsor.
It was the Hunger Games.
She done lost her mind.
Did you hold on, wait. Were you on the Beehive or the Verified Fans?
First of all, I'm not buying.
Did you sign?
Oh, you already was like, no.
No, I'm not, because it's either health insurance or Beyonce, and I'm sorry.
Kristen, you said this in the last episode.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
you did.
It's the same situation I'm still in.
But
health insurance or Beyonce, and I think health insurance trumps Beyonce.
Because I know people that literally spent majority of their savings to go see her. But then again, it's because the tickets were what, $500 the minimum. Then you got to add on the service and fees.
And I know she don't pick the prices, but at the same time, like you just made 24 mil.
No. They said it was 45.
She made 45 mil?
It keeps going up every week. Since she was in Dubai, every week. And it was 25, 32,
Dubai money
38,
gets you every time.
40, 45.
So between $25 and $50 million, or almost a quarter
of a tour.
2/4 of $1 billion that she made off a 1-hour concert. And I understand people keep saying, well, so-and-so only sold their tickets for $25 when they were superstars. That was in the 80s. It's 2023.
I understand a different time.
However, girl, like your main fan base, they're not going to be able to afford those tickets. And I guess at this point, I'm seeing Beyonce in heaven at this point. Like,
honestly, because that one guy I showed you in picture, he paid $3,000. No, it was like $4,000, and then
the fee.
Yeah, $4,000, and it was like $500 to $600 in services and fees. What are we servicing and feeing if all of our stuff is online?
I will say, Ticketmaster though, it's a mess. I've experienced it before when I was like
You were a Swiftie?
No.
Oh, that's what I was about to say. I was about to be like, when did that happen?
My old dance studio, we used to sell tickets through Ticketmaster, and she only did it for one season because they took so much. And she had to up her price. She had to up her charge to get a profit back. Even though we sold out, she had to up the prices because Ticketmaster just took so much percentage.
Wait a minute. I also did not know that anyone could.
2016.
I didn't know anyone could do that on Ticketmaster. Like anyone can just sell it?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You can that's why you can sell tickets to Ticketmaster.
Oh, wow. That's
cool.
What
I almost ended up doing that on accident, trying to figure out the registration. I didn't know what was going on. Verified fan sale. I didn't know what
you going to sell tickets for?
Well, I was clicking. It's like, it wasn't, it's like, you don't, why do I need a manual to buy a ticket? We won the lottery though. We hit the lottery. Oh, we got past that,
girl. Because we were like, let's just try, just because we know
it was the most stressful 2 weeks of my life for no reason. I didn't get the tickets.
No, yeah,
it was stressful for no reason.
We went to go look at them tickets, and it was like, do we want to live?
I
you said, for the services and fees alone, those were already $200+.
Yeah, that's too much.
And I'm like, by that time, I still gotta figure out how to get there.
I gotta get there. I gotta get my outfit right, my hair. I gotta look. I need
because FedEx is gonna be crazy.
I'm gonna come correct if I'm going to see Beyonce.
That's what everyone.
That's what everybody.
Who shot John and why and when and where.
I didn't enjoy that ticket process at all. Like from the registration to the prices changing in real time as I'm trying to fix. First of all, I'm old. I'm an old woman at spirit, and I'm not saying that because I'm 26, but it's like. Technology, if it's not straightforward, I don't feel like figuring that out. Like, you know how people get an Apple and they know all the features? That's not me. Camera, phone call, text. I'm cool with that. Like, y'all had to teach me screen record.
We did.
So the fact that I had to register for the ticket, get drawn, then get in a waiting room.
That was the first time that's ever happened because I was explaining to you before. I'm like, that has never happened. But do y'all think it's going to continue to be like that?
Yeah. Because... First of all, here's what pissed me off. To you Beehive people out there, why were you guys registering for states that you didn't belong to?
Do you hear the buzzing? Because I hear it.
I don't care. We got Raid in the back. I will Chris Rock them fast.
She added.
What's his name? Not Chris Rock. Kid Rock.
She added some.
He put the Raid
around.
No, but for real, like when Kid Rock posted a picture of the Raid, I was cracking up. I'm just like, wow, they couldn't say nothing. But why were you guys registering for different groups? So, like, how they did this, it's like you had to register, and then you had to register for your group.
But I don't know how you register for the group.
They use multiple emails. Somebody said that.
Oh, because when I registered, it was just like...
The one and... because
it was just one and done. Yeah, I know, right?
But they had multiple emails, and then they registered for multiple groups, and then they were like, oh, well, can I use the code for Group A with Group C? Ticketmaster's like, no. You have to do it with that one. I'm like, why would you register for a city that you have no intention on seeing? Which drove demand up. It's like, it's 800 demand. It's like because there's people registering and they're not coming to this.
Which brought it to the when we looked today and like when I looked a few days ago, everything on that, like you know how it'll be blue everywhere. Mm-hmm. Everything's blue, and Michael was like, oh, it's all the resale now, and the resale price.
I can imagine.
Girl,
it's okay. So
it's ridiculous.
We found 2 tickets for $220 that were in a reasonable section of a FedEx bill, but it was in a corner. So those same tickets, they were $221 per ticket. So total was like $442, and then after the fees, it was like $550, which isn't bad. You're Section 100, right?
Yeah, it's not terrible.
For Beyonce concert, that's not bad.
Yeah,
however, the next day. Resale. That ticket is now $550 per ticket.
exactly.
That's ridiculous. That's
so from 200.
That's more than a Broadway show.
Exactly.
Like
no, first of all, that's more than two. You can go down to Florida and back in
less than that.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Like I
Beyonce better be.
And I only spent $300 for 2 tickets.
See?
Yeah, I didn't appreciate
at that
it.
point. I know, right? At that point, I understand what that guy was saying. Her sweat better reach into my cornea because you are paying $4,000.
I need to count all the sequins
on her dress, and I better see every strand of that weave.
Every strand.
Well, no, that's her. They said that's her hair now.
Every strand of that weave
of the wig.
At least I gave her weed.
So y'all, that's not. I don't think that's her hair.
I'm not
that's
trying to
not
say
a bad thing, but I don't think that's
hair,
but
I don't think that's.
I don't think she dyed it. I don't think she dyed it.
She might have pieces in it, but it's not all her hair.
Yeah, I don't think she dyed her hair blonde. I feel like her hair is still like the.
Seeing that her mom was a hairdresser, I don't think her mom would even like her for her to use her real hair because she's going to damage her hair. I know she got hair.
Her hair is 1B, and what she rocks on a daily. I'm not the only one
getting attacked. I'm just letting you know.
What she wears on a regular is not 1B.
No, it's blonde.
Mm-hmm.
No,
we're all getting attacked. I just hope y'all okay. We'll be in this together.
I'm just imagining all the bees running around that she's editing.
I'm a beehive, but like.
To what degree? Did you attack Rachel Ray?
No.
Okay, so that doesn't count. You didn't attack Rachel Ray. You're kind of like beehive like.
I knew the difference
You're
between
beehive
the two names.
Huh?
I knew they didn't mean Rachel.
So you know how to read?
Yes, I know how to read.
Oh, okay.
I know people that didn't.
Y'all attacked that poor lady with some pots and pans.
That's
right after she gave us 30-minute meals. You guys were wrong for that.
Come on now, y'all putting bees in her comment section. She just trying to make some dinner.
Are you like you about to fight for Rachel?
Right. Rachel Ray. That meals be coming in handy.
No, but honestly, I have a 30-minute book at home.
She got a home chef. But she that was chef's kiss. I loved it.
Oh, no.
I can hear it. Yeah.
Oh, well, stop hearing.
I can't help it. I'm sorry. But yeah, okay, so I didn't like Ticketmaster. I don't like dynamic pricing where the price changes because of demand. That's annoying. I don't like the registration process. Yeah. The fees are annoying, to which I tried to find what the fees were. They just say, oh, we work with the client, and it's helping them with like the technological aspects of ticket registration. And I'm like, it's a barcode.
Exactly.
Is it that difficult?
She just made almost $50 million apparently.
And The Atlantic published an article that says Beyonce tickets are the new status symbol because it divided and conquered everybody.
I have seen that when people have gotten their ticket, they're like, see, I told you I was a real Beyonce fan.
Meanwhile, other people who also probably like Beyonce got waitlisted, and I'm pretty sure they're not paying that resale price.
No, not at all.
I love Beyonce, and I'm not doing that to myself. I'm sorry.
Rihanna, please go on tour.
Girl, well, speaking of Rihanna, she made a comeback at the Super Bowl. So you would be happy about that. Uh-oh.
I actually have not asked Kristen her review.
Oh, so we get the exclusive?
I have not asked her anything. I have not purposely. I didn't ask you.
So Kristen, this is going to be you're going to spearhead this. So did you see it? One.
I did see it.
Okay, and what are your thoughts?
I mean, I want to call it a comeback.
Okay, let's pause it right there.
It's the editing that I know that's going to happen. Because the face that I just made.
Okay, you said you wouldn't call it a comeback.
No, not to be shady, but like.
Well, come back to music.
Okay, then yes.
I think that's what everyone's going, because she hasn't sang in 15,000 years.
That's true. Okay, yeah. Okay, then come back to music.
Yeah, music wise, because she never performed in 70,000 years.
That's true. Okay, I'll give y'all. Okay.
Yeah.
Come back to music.
Not like come back like Madonna.
I don't. But it's okay.
But
I'll keep it to myself.
Go ahead.
No, I want Kristen. Go ahead, Kristen.
But no, I enjoyed it. I liked it. I was pleasantly surprised that she started off with that song, because I just knew.
Wow, that's funny. She said the same thing. Yeah.
I just knew she was going to do like a song that kind of like everyone knows, like,
Well, everyone knows that one too.
But
you know why?
Or more like a super. Like, of course we know everyone knows the song, but like a Super Bowl.
But you know why? Because I don't know if she took this in consideration. Probably not. But a lot of celebrities love that song because I think they all can relate.
Mm-hmm.
So
everybody's getting robbed, is what they're saying.
Yep. Because who knew she was getting robbed until she kind of came out with all of that?
Did they ever find the accountant?
You heard the song.
You heard the song.
On the backseat of her brand new foreign car.
I saw the video, so I guess that answers my own question. Okay.
But if you Google it, you really can't find nothing.
Shout out to the ASL translator. She went to Bowie State and she did an awesome job.
Still there. She's still there. She's a nursing student.
She killed it.
Yeah. She's really good. She's really, really good.
Awesome.
Okay, so we're going to take a
quick... But I enjoyed the halftime.
We're going to come back and discuss this more, but we're going to take a quick break. So just hang in there. Okay, and we're back. So before we left, we were talking about the Super Bowl and Rihanna's comeback performance. Everybody liked it. I mean, if I had to give it a rating, what would you guys rate it?
Okay.
Like out of 10.
Out of 10? Because I enjoyed the simplicity and the music, so I would probably rate it like an 8, 9. 8, 9, yeah. Well, because for
I gave
me,
it a 6.
Well, because for me, I'm not always like, oh my gosh, you have to be flashy, you have to do this and this and this and this and this. She showed you this is her music throughout the years. Because if you listen, you heard her. I told you before, her transitions were her other songs, and they were good.
No, song selection, song choice is a 10.
Yeah, but I feel like we
6.
Americans like to be entertained, and I don't need to be entertained 24/7. I'm okay with simplicity.
If I'm getting listen. Beyonce
I didn't pay for her ticket.
Lady Gaga flew out of this down into it.
But did you see how high up she was? She was really high.
No, I get it, but it's still a 6.
Yeah, you saw that stage wobble for a second?
Yes.
Girl, and the freak out that I would have had if I was ASAP.
Someone pointed out that dancer fell.
I saw that too, and I was like,
I would have cried. I would have been a whole mess after it.
I would have cried and just held onto the stage the whole time. First of all, I would have been like, why can't I be the dancer on the floor?
Listen.
Wow.
I like a choreographer. I love Paris. I love her stuff. I love, like I said, I like the costume. It was just simple, but it was so good.
It was simple.
And
I think people forget that.
During a halftime show, they want to have fun. They want to sing songs that they know.
Okay, did you guys watch any of the actual football game?
I did.
Okay, so I was bored from the beginning.
Yeah.
So when you go from bored to I'm expecting a pick-me-up, I don't know if it picked me up.
First of all, I picked me up because I was sitting there
you're
like
obsessed
fresh
with
off
her.
The runway.
It doesn't count. It doesn't count.
Well, because I'll tell you that she can only sing 3.5 notes for in concert, and she's bad sometimes. But I had a good time. And then what did I do? Just like the rest of American, turn it off.
I definitely turned it off after.
I watched the game.
What did you think about the game?
I was really, really, really for the Eagles. I think they made calls that were against the Eagles. And I was a little upset that they kind of the Eagles they kind of lost their momentum in the second half of the game, but I feel like they kind of gave the game to the Chiefs because they wanted Patrick Mahomes to win the game.
So are you saying it's rigged?
Super Bowl's always been rigged, yeah.
What's his name?
Football's rigged in general.
Well, a former football player came out and said the same thing, Kristen.
Just like when the balls were deflated and stuff. You all remember that?
Yeah.
I'll never forget. I know it's a long time ago. I'll never forget when the referees literally gave a playoff game to the Patriots because we're playing the Ravens. And we should have won that game.
I remember that, actually.
And we should have won that game. But they gave all the calls to the Patriots.
Wow.
So you think the refs are getting paid to do all that?
I don't know, but Arian Foster, who was a running back for Miami and the Houston Texans, revealed on, I guess, his podcast that he received a script at the beginning of training camp detailing how the season would play out down to injuries and stats.
So in other words, it's like WWE.
That's what he said, essentially. But it's like, wow. I don't know if he was saying it in jest to be funny or if it was legitimate.
Like legit that this is what it is.
Right.
But then again, if you see, no offense, but like the Commanders, Redskins, whatever.
I don't know. I don't know her.
We get the worst script
I don't know her.
ever.
I don't know her.
Who's writing?
He was writing. Throw it away.
Who's so mad?
No. I think Deshaun Watson probably has, if it's a script.
And my thing is, I feel like it's probably script part's probably in jest, but I do feel like the NFL wants certain teams to win and wants certain teams to lose because the Patriots were all over.
It's the money-making teams, just kind of like how it is.
Yeah, and then now all of a sudden Tampa Bay is it's a team to watch for. They've always been trash.
Yeah, I think their last playoff before Tom Brady was in 2002. Don't quote me. I'm not a football addict.
Yeah.
But yeah. But you know what? It's funny because online it's always been speculated that the NFL considers its games as sports entertainment and not competitive sports.
Which I never knew that.
It has the right to kind of
entertain you and go through how WWE is. I didn't know that.
Now, that's what they speculate. I don't know if that's true or not because I did try to research that, and of course, it's harder and harder to find actual truthful articles or at least unbiased articles. That's crazy. I mean, if we look at how much sports betting was for the Super Bowl, $16 billion in total wagers.
I saw that too, and half of it was Drake.
Oh my gosh. And then, so the DraftKings connection with the NFL, and then of course the NFL's revenue has been increasing every year. I think 2021 it was 18 billion or some astronomical number. It's a lot of money at stake. So I believe that, I don't know if there's a script down to how the plays are run, but I have physically seen points from the clock added or subtracted, bad calls, that counts.
And I'm talking about games. I'm not trying to insinuate anything, but
Allegedly.
Patrick Mahomes was limping off that field in the first half.
Well, wasn't he hurt?
They give them stuff.
Wasn't he hurt already, right?
Yes,
he was.
Yeah, I thought so.
But I think because
he wasn't playing a whole bunch, right?
He was limping.
I don't know.
And
he was hurt before.
He was visibly in pain in that first half of the game.
Girls call morphine. They injected it in him
afterwards. I think they do give them some medicine in the locker room.
Morphine. I wanted to see the Eagles win because I like Jalen Hurts, but he's cute.
Girl, you were not the first.
Every woman in America.
I was going to say everyone has been saying
but
that.
Then I was torn because Travis Kelce on the Chiefs is also very attractive. So I was really torn.
More than Christopher.
What about Patrick?
Oh. Can't wait for that edit too.
I don't like the way he looked. Like
Kristen, wow.
I don't like the way he looked.
Like he eat dirt. One of them kids. Eating wood chips. Like I can see myself telling him as a teacher. Yeah,
maybe this shouldn't have a visual aspect.
No,
like they're gonna tear Crystal
apart.
Pop
the picture right here.
Oh, that is funny. Oh wow. Sorry, Patrick.
Being that child, like I was a teacher, I would say, Patrick, stop eating the wood chips.
Patrick,
I had no idea that she was gonna. I'm so sorry. Congratulations. So congratulations to the Chiefs and Rihanna and the baby. How do you think it was inside of her womb while she was up there? That baby was jumping around. The baby's just in there. Gosh, what is
the baby's probably like, why are we this high up? The gravity isn't gravity.
It's like, what's going on? Why'd your stomach drop?
What is happening?
That's what I think the main thing that the baby's like, whoo, when she took that seat for like those 2 seconds.
Oh, that baby was happy.
She was like, finally.
Yeah, that baby was happy.
You gotta chill out, cuz.
Yeah. Okay, so I have to actually get my prop for this next thing I want to ask y'all. So just wait. Let me just.
Kristen and Brianna time.
No, not quite, but let me see.
We're gonna edit all this out.
I'm just gonna,
we're doing. She's gonna go back and look at it.
I'm gonna put this on.
That's from that little movie.
I got my tinfoil hat to talk about this next topic. So, what's up with all these balloons floating around? It's Chinese 1 minute. It's a weather balloon. It's a private recreational. That's a tough word. Balloons. All balloons are catching strays from the government. What you think?
Not catching.
Is it aliens? I don't know. They said it wasn't.
But you remember, like, they always are very clear to say aliens aren't real, basically. They always are clear to say that. But I'm like, I feel like we're not the only living people out here.
They be lying because
we're not the only living people.
The military pilot said they didn't seen a UFO.
Yeah, we're not the only living things out here.
What y'all think?
I personally don't like the whole UFO thing. Like it physically, like it scares me.
Uh-oh.
It do. Like that's like one of my fears. I think
that we're gonna be abducted by
Kristen,
aliens?
if you want, I can hook you up with one of these. If you want one in the comments, leave a comment. I'll hook you up. Just put. Do they have it? Put a little alien in the comments.
You gotta
they do have alien.
150 first. Then
yeah,
exactly. Make your profit, girl. Plus
services. If you got the Beyonce tickets, I think it fits the disco
plus services and fees and shipping and
to the
handling.
Internet, you don't want to get those signals.
You know what? She's selling on Ticketmaster so you can get your profit.
Exactly.
You're right. And I'm gonna add the service fee at the end. Mm-hmm. You won't even know.
Period.
Okay. Shipping handling too.
It probably is because the government don't want to tell us everything. They're not going to tell us everything. Yeah. Like even like with my stepdad, like there are things that happen at his job that we can't know because he works for the government. So even something as simple as the finances that he works for, he can't tell us that stuff. They're definitely not telling us everything. I do think one of the balloons were from the Chinese. They were probably a spy because we just been real vulnerable since we had that last administration because he just kind of severed some ties.
Yeah, if you think about how good
we're vulnerable.
Well, here's the thing: there was balloons floating in his administration as well, and we just now finding out
how good those balloons are. They just take path and just show up.
It's better.
Did you hear how big they were though? 2
football
fields.
I did see that. Yeah, I saw it on TV, and I was like, that's not normal.
It's giving us, not us. What's called Nope.
Oh, Nope. Yeah.
that movie was.
Wait,
let me hold it.
Oh,
Kristen,
no.
you loved that movie? You loved it?
I loved it. Yes.
I fell asleep on it.
You like the blouse alien?
Yes.
You said the blouse alien?
It looked like a dress shirt.
It did, but
in the sky.
I still liked the movie. Did I like the effects of the alien? No, but I liked the movie. I liked the acting in it. I thought Key Palmer did phenomenal. Even though he didn't say much,
Side note.
Daniel
That shocked me.
Kaluuya
She
did
was
a good job. Yes. Okay. I was so happy for her.
Yeah. I was so shocked.
Kiki over here.
Oh, congratulations, Kiki.
I was
on
very
the baby.
shocked.
Y'all forgot about the little one she got.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was shocked she was pregnant. But then she was saying that she's either gonna have a Pisces or Aries baby, so she's about to give birth soon.
She a Virgo.
She's about to give birth.
It's about to be real chaotic.
It's a boy.
If she get a Pisces. Oh yeah. If she get a Pisces,
she was like, it's a boy too. So.
Ooh, a male Pisces.
Yikes.
But yeah.
Well, I can't say too much because my dad is a male Pisces. So. Why did the whole room get quiet?
Because I saw the test episode with your dad.
So you get it.
I can't talk. I was raised by 2 Sags, and I'm a Cancer. So I was going through.
But you know what they say? I thought we get along well, Sag and Cancer. Like, we kind of probably shouldn't, but we are.
So what are y'all like?
That was a diabolical laugh.
Fire, air, moon.
We're water. Apparently we cry all day.
Apparently you cry nonstop. Like right now I'm crying. Yeah. I'm crying right now.
I
was
wait
crying
a minute.
before the show.
So y'all just put me on because I'm fire. I'm Aries.
But
I'm
Cancer
just.
and Aries get along.
Yeah.
Though. Something about it. I don't know why we get along.
I know that's the worst.
I don't know. But yeah. Okay, let me put my little hat up since we didn't. So, aliens, balloons.
I think
sci-fi.
I think there's other things out there.
Yeah.
I know they want to tell us it was probably a spy balloon, but I think it might have also been like.
You think it was something else?
Another organism. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, like I said, you need one. I got y'all too. Just
TicketMassa.
Subscribe to the YouTube as well.
Comment down below 150. Cash App 150.
Do both.
Shipping and handling fees do apply.
Make sure you use the alien emoji.
Yes.
Please use the Android.
Even if you got an Android.
Even if you have, I don't discriminate. I'm not one of those. I used to have an Android, but they converted me.
That's very true.
So. I did have one too, but I forgot all about it. I'm sorry.
Huh?
I don't like that green bubble struggle.
I support the green bubble. I got y'all. Don't worry about it.
But either way, y'all still got a Cash App per 150.
Yeah, if you want the hat, I mean, it's a pretty. I mean, it's a designer.
It's
hat.
Designer.
I mean, handmade. You can't get this everywhere.
Don't show the back.
Why are you putting my?
Because I thought you were about to turn it. That's how I was like.
That's hard.
That's the best part.
Yeah. You can't. Come on, you can't get this design everywhere.
It's the ball on the top.
But watch them do that on somebody's fashion week. It's gonna
Girl,
be
what?
everywhere.
Right, I'm ahead of the curve. Just like I beat Beyonce to quitting a job.
You did.
Wait a minute, she still ain't right. Because why she tell everybody to quit the job and those ticket prices is crazy.
She was planning it all along.
She weeded out her real fame.
She was like,
she did.
Let me see why she quit their job.
Let me see who can afford this. Okay, all right. Quickly before we go, Chris Brown. Now I don't know if y'all are on social media or if you have Twitter or anything like that. But I'm sure if you have any sort of social media, you have heard the names Blueface and Kreishan. I am not a fan or a supporter. Kreishan, if you ever see me in person, I don't want no static. Just please act like I don't exist, because I'm saying this with love. But Chris Brown had a lot to say about their relationship. So Kreishan and Blueface are dating. Their relationship isn't healthy, I think we can say. There's a lot of physical aspects of their relationship that most wouldn't agree with. And Chris Brown had a lot to say about how the public is treating them. He feels like because they're in an abusive relationship, and at one point in his career, he had abused someone that we've talked about on this show earlier, that it's not fair that they get to operate freely and that he was ostracized by everyone.
Sadly, it's a different time, different generation. People glorify more things nowadays.
It is, and this is what he had to say. So I'm going to try my best to clean this up because I don't want to get the show blocked before it gets started. So I am Chris Brown, and you are the public. Okay?
Oh. I know.
If y'all still hate me for a mistake I made as a 17-year-old, please kiss my whole entire bottom. I'm freaking 33.
Wait a minute. I actually didn't know that.
I'm so tired of...
Sorry.
I'm so tired of y'all running with this narrative. You weird bottom Negroes are the same ones that tune in every week to see Blueface and Kreishan beat the freak out of each other in front of the world. But that's okay. It's entertainment. All y'all can suck my wee-wee disrespectfully. Signed, Christopher Maurice Brown.
I forgot he signed his whole name.
No, he didn't. I added that.
Oh, okay.
In my story, he signed his name because...
Look, you made the girl choke.
Oh, man. Okay. So what do you guys think about that?
I see where he's coming from because, yes, people tune in every week on social media to see what antics. It's on Zeus. I don't have an issue with Zeus Network anyway. I have a whole other issue with them. I don't like their platform. But people do tune in and are entertained by the Blueface and Krishan, the Shade Room, Jasmine Brand, Neighborhood Talk, all them little spiritual world, all them pages post about Krishan. What her name is, Krishan, whatever her name is.
No, get it right. We don't. Krishan.
Yeah, please do
Krishan.
not.
We don't want no problems with you, sweetie.
I'm sorry, girl. Krishan and Blueface.
Thank you.
However, Chris Brown wants a little push.
Both things were wrong.
Both things are wrong.
But the thing is, it was also sad because it was a different time where it was like now you got the younger generation who's glorifying everything on social media, and people sadly look up to that nowadays, opposed to when it was back then where it's like, sir, you're throwing chairs outside of a news place. Stop it.
Oh, and then what was it? What's the girl name? Karrueche?
Karrueche.
I'm so sorry.
Karrueche.
I love you, Karrueche. No, y'all not gonna do Sweetie like that. Sawate is nuts.
I thought it was Sweetie.
Sweetie.
No, it's wow. The disrespect, Sweetie.
It's grammar.
If you see us, we love you, girl.
Sweetie. I like
no,
that.
We're not gonna do homegirl like that. But okay, but Chris, I understand. I'm with you, Kristen.
No,
I understand
I get
both sides of the coin. But at the same time, all the people I know criticize Blueface and Krishan. Yeah. So. It's the same.
I get both.
People I support keep the same energy.
Yeah.
I definitely see both where it's like, well, okay, a lot of people on social media, but they're at the same time, the people that are saying, oh, I don't like it, I'm sure they're the same people tuning in every, I don't know if it's weekly, I don't know how often their show comes on, but every week their show comes on.
And y'all laughing and making memes about it.
Or saying, oh, that darn Krishan.
So are you against abuse, domestic violence, or are you not? Because, if you are, then you're against all of it.
But did you hear before, they have definitely said that they are just for entertainment.
I think
Blueface has said that, but I really think that girl's in love with him.
I think their teams put them together.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so they're saying this is like a PR
Yeah,
stuff.
I've read a lot of that stuff.
But why would you want your reputation, that to be a part of your
anything that goes viral is good?
Because I was about to say you're being talked about.
If it's going viral, you're
because you got to think about it. Blueface had how many singles? The last song we've ever heard from him that was big was Tatiana.
Yeah,
and then you see how much Krishan is kind of getting up there with all her other stuff.
Look at anything that goes viral is good. Look at the girl that had the Gorilla Glue. Folks started doing it after she did it.
Or that pink sauce.
Yeah.
Oh God.
People eating Tide Pods because it's viral. Yeah. They'll do anything.
The cinnamon challenge, all that stuff.
They'll do anything to get noticed, no matter how good or bad it is.
We said too much.
No. I remembered the Tide Pod.
Yeah.
Because I remember my grandmother asked me, why would somebody do that?
Yeah.
Who looks at a Tide Pod and goes,
it's like, this is good.
Let me put this in my mouth.
Let me take a bite out of this.
So then I go, do you got one?
Not scaring Granny.
Take a bite out of this Tide Pod here. I'm hungry. What?
Okay. I mean, I get what you guys are saying. It's like that all publicity is good publicity thing, but but
the younger generation, that's how it is.
Yeah.
No matter what, all publicity. My name is in the news, and we know it's gonna last for 15 seconds or a couple days, but my name is in it.
It's giving no guidance.
Yeah, which is also a Chris Brown song.
I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional.
Thank
you.
I like that.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Well, Chris, we get it, but I mean,
would y'all go to his concert?
I would go to his concert.
Yeah, because he has some hits.
I said that a little bit too fast. I'm sorry. I said that really
But he
fast.
has some hits, run it.
Yeah, well, I mean,
because
I'm
think
not
of people going back,
it,
but I just hope people go back. You know what I mean? Go back to certain things.
Chris Brown, I had you in my binder. I had you on my wall, my bedroom. I was a fanatic, so I'm going to see Chris Brown in concert.
And Chris, I saw you on a magazine at the grocery store. That's where it started and ended. But your music I like your music.
That's where it
No
started
disrespect.
and ended.
Yeah, I didn't put him up in my house.
Me either. Me either.
No disrespect, Chris.
I had him in my
I did
binder
have Big
in middle
Sean.
school. I thought I was doing something.
I did have Big Sean.
It was him and Nelly in my binder. I had Chris Brown on the front and Nelly on the back.
I never did that with the posters.
Really?
No.
I sure
but now
did.
I want to.
I cut it out of What's it called?
Girl.
Word Up magazine.
Yeah, I was going to say Word Up, or I had J14.
J14.
Ooh. They had all the bad.
Those were the days.
Yeah. I would go through it. I see B5.
Oh, you took it back with B5.
Yes. Because they were in the magazine at one point. I was like, oh my gosh, these little mixed boys.
Little brave. His name Kelly.
Yeah, because he was always the rapper.
Wow. No, I want to do that, like collect posters and stuff.
I didn't collect them. I just looked at them and I tore them out and threw them away. I just wanted.
Wow, the love you had for the artist there.
Because I was like, where am I going to put it?
Uh-oh. Kristen, breathe. In through the nose and out through the mouth.
You're not helping.
You good? She's good, y'all. Don't worry about it.
It went.
Okay, wow.
She started thinking about B5.
Hydraulic.
Hydraulic.
That's the only
that
song
was their
I know.
Comeback.
Yeah.
Wait, so you only know their comeback song?
Side note, P. Diddy did them wrong. I'm just saying.
P. Diddy does all his groups wrong.
Well,
you see where Danny Kane or Day 26
Danny
is.
Kane were that girl. So
well, I think that's a whole episode on itself.
It is.
Because what
Puff
he made
Daddy.
people do for some cheesecake is nuts.
He made them sing for a bed.
Yeah. Making the bands.
I am sorry to laugh because this is the first time that I'm hearing this. Just like when y'all told me about Carrie Hilson and the CDs. Some things I just couldn't believe. Singing for a bed. Wow. Carrie Hilson was ducking CD.
For a bed.
Oh,
Girl, go look up Making the Band.
You know what? Back just real quick before we end. But back to the Beehive. Y'all do some mean stuff. Y'all threw CDs at Carrie Hilson. All she wanted to do was slow dance. Y'all told Keisha Cole all she could do was sell fish plates outside the Grammys.
But here's the
What's
thing.
wrong with y'all?
No. What Carrie Hilson, she came for her out of nowhere.
Unsolicited, huh?
Unsolicited. After the girl that said she had a miscarriage, then you'll send a diss track and say, then go home and have some babies. Girl, Carrie.
She said, meet me outside. How about that?
And then Keisha Cole took that song personally. Don't nobody say Keisha Cole bow down. She just said bow down. Now, if you took that personally, take it to the altar. That's how you feel.
What did you say? The shoe fit?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I'm just going to say
If you took it that way, take it to the altar. Because Beyoncé did not say your name in that song.
What she was saying, she was being disrespectful to the singers by telling them to bow down.
Then bow down.
Thank you for watching the Powwow Lounge. We'll see you guys hopefully next week. If you can do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I look forward to reading your comments. I'm sure these two will. Are y'all going to read the comments?
Yeah, I got nothing else to do.
Okay, so we're going to read the comments. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys later. Bye.